Man, fuck these niggas.
Junto's back. Junto's back.
If I tell you I'm good, probably you will say I'm boasting. If I tell you I'm no good, you know one line.
Yo, what's good, Boxing Talk family? It's your boy, Dr. Boxing Talk, back for another YouTube video. Banger, man. Yes, sir. Yes, man. I don't know what time it is. The doctor's in the house, man. So check this out. I have great news that I'm ecstatic about, man. You know, one of my favorite fighters is Junto Nakatani, and he is returning. He is returning in a unification bout against Ryosuke Nishida. Yes, we have a unification with the WBC champion in Junto Nakatani versus the IBF champion in Ryosuke Nishida, and they will be fighting on June the 8th, man. This is fire because, you know, I've always wanted these unification fights to happen because what it symbolizes is who is the best, who separates himself in that division. And as you know, at the 118-pound division at Bantamweight, we have 4 undefeated champions. Yes, 4 different champions, and all 4 of them are undefeated.
Damn. I'm sorry.
We have Yoshiki Takei, we have Seiya Tsutsumi, we have Ryosuke Nishida, and we have Junto Nakatani. Now, as I told you before, Junto Nakatani is my favorite, so I think he's the best in the division, but it's more important to demonstrate that you're the best in the ring than for me to think that you're the best in my head. We don't fight in our heads. They don't fight in our heads. They fight in the ring. So let's see that. Let's encourage that. And when we get it, let's celebrate it and congratulate the fighters for stepping up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Junto Nakatani, shout out to Ryosuke Nishida for wanting to separate themselves from the rest of the field. And I think the winner of this fight, I know the winner of this fight, you know, is going to be the definitive best in the division. And I think it's going to be Junto Nakatani. And I'm looking forward to Junto Nakatani to fight Naoya Inoue in the future. And I think that he beats Naoya Inoue.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? He's the only one between 122 and 118 and 115 that I think actually has a chance to beat Naoya Inoue, and that's Junto Nakatani. However, I don't want that fight to happen prematurely, and I think it'll be premature if he goes from being one of 4 champions in a division that's lower than Naoya Inoue, in a division that Naoya Inoue already conquered, to just jumping up and fighting the 2-time undisputed champion in Naoya Inoue, who's been undefeated while doing so, you know? So I think that we should encourage the natural progression of things, and this is something that should happen, you know? And unification is the beginning portion of separating yourself and establishing yourself as the best and dominating your domain. So shout out to Junto Nakatani. Looking forward to this fight for sure. And in addition to that, we also get Tenshin Nasukawa, you know what I'm saying, the former kickboxer. He's actually fighting on the undercard against Victor Santillan. You know, Tenshin Nasukawa, last time we saw him, he looked a little shaky against Jason Maloney, but there's no shame in that because I think Tenshin Nasukawa only had 6 fights, right? And he's undefeated while doing so. But Jason Maloney is a formidable foe, right? You know what I'm saying? He's on the decline, but he's a beast of a fighter, you know. Former champion and all that good stuff. So it's not too bad to look shaky, but you know, he'll be looking to bounce back and look very nice in his next fight, which is also a step up against Victor Santillan. And Victor Santillan, he only has 1 loss. He lost to Sho Ishida, which is not a bad loss, you know what I'm saying? That's a guy, another veteran, you know, has been in there with the likes of champions, you know what I'm saying? He's a Japanese champion himself, you know. So Sho Ishida is having that split decision loss. I think it was a split decision loss. I believe so. Don't quote me. I believe it was a split decision loss. It was definitely by decision. And having a loss to him is not a bad thing. So Victor Santillan, he's still a formidable fighter. So this will be a step up for Tenshin Nasukawa as well. I look forward to this fight on the undercard, man. So, you know, I'm just happy about Junto Nakatani, man. He's about to separate himself if he wins against Ryosuke Nishida, who's a good, formidable champion as well, right? You know, they both have a lot of similarities. Both southpaw, Junto Nakatani and Ryosuke Nishida, and they're both tall, long fighters, you know what I'm saying, rangy fighters. I think Junto Nakatani is 1 inch taller, though, but, you know, very similar dimensions and similar fighting style. I'm just going with my boy Junto Nakatani, man. So I'm always excited to see my favorite fighters fight, and I have a lot of, I ain't gonna lie, I have a lot of favorite fighters. You know, if you rock with my channel, you know almost every fighter is my favorite fighter, but my top 3 are Saul Canelo Alvarez, the face of boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis, who's a megastar in boxing, and then my third would probably be Junto Nakatani. But of course, I got love for Terrence Crawford, Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying, Naoya Inoue, or Usyk, Daniel Dubois, all types of fighters, man. Gabriella Fedora, Clarissa Shields, all types of fighters. You know, I just love boxing. So this is a great, you know, this is great news, man. It's making me happy, man. Shout out to Junto Nakatani, big Junto, you know, Junto's back. And shout out to Ryosuke Nishida for making this fight happen. Y'all let me know who y'all think is going to win in the comments. Like I said, I got Junto Nakatani. I think it's going to be a good fight. up until the point that is not. I got Junto Nakatani by late stoppage, man. I'm gonna add some further specificity. I'm gonna say corner stoppage. You know what I'm saying? I say by 10th round corner stoppage. You know what I'm saying? On behalf of Junto, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Shout out to my boy Oscar Perez. I know he's gonna be in the chat say, I'm going with Ryosuke Nishida. Ain't no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? It's a formidable fighter. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. Don't forget to smack that like button. But most importantly, remember, with God, we can do anything. Without God, we're nothing. The doctor's out. Peace. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.